The bereaved Mutsunguma family, the First Lady Amai Auxilia Mnangagwa, the Vice President and Second Secretary of ZANU-PF, Honorable General Retired Dr. C. Gideon Chiwenga, the Vice President, Second Secretary of ZANU-PF, Colonel Retired KCD Mohadi, Chairman of ZANU-PF and the Minister of Defense, Honorable OCZ Mchinguri Kashiri, the Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Advocate J.F.N. Mudenda, President of the Senate, Honorable Meb Chinomona, the Chief Justice, Honorable Justice Luke Malava, Cabinet Ministers were here, members of the Politburo and Central Committee of the party, other leaders of political parties who may be here, the Chief Secretary to the President and Cabinet, Dr. Martin Rushwaya, Chairman of the Public Service Commission, Dr. Vincent Ungwe, as represented, President of the National Chiefs Council, Chief Muchana Kumalo, Nawama Zimambedu Wangadewari Pano, the Mayor of the City of Harare, His Worship Councillor J. Mafume, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Commander Defense Forces General P.V. Spanda, service chiefs, veterans of the liberation struggle, senior government officials, ladies and gentlemen, comrades and friends. On 19 June 2024, the nation was robbed of yet another gallant son of Zimbabwe, a distinguished patriot, veteran of our liberation struggle, and a long-serving general officer in the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, the late Brigadier General Retired Romeo Daniel Mutsunguma. He passed on in Rusape at the age of 67 years. He was a consistent, persistent, committed and dedicated cadre who selflessly served our beloved motherland, Zimbabwe. This earned him the recognition and honor to lay here at our sacred National Heroes Record, besides the founding fathers, luminaries, his comrades and heroes of our nation. We grieve over this sad loss. On behalf of the nation, the government, the Revolutionary Mass Party ZANU-PF, my family, and indeed on my own behalf, I wish to once again express my heartfelt condolences to the Mutsunguma family for this sorrowful loss. May you take comfort in that the nation he diligently served mourns with you. Comrades and friends, the late Brigadier General Retired Romeo Daniel Mutsunguma, whose Chirenga name was Comrade Mapfumo Moyo, was born on 6 March 1957 in Makoni District, Manicaland province. He studied at St. Augustine's Secondary School until he left school to join the liberation struggle in September 1975. The late retired Brigadier General led a group of 17 students from St. Augustine's Secondary School and crossed the border into Mozambique. He stayed in the Azonia refugee camp where he was assigned security duties responsible for screening recruits. He later received military training at Morogoro camp under Zipa from 1975 to 1976. After training, the late general officer was deployed in Manica province, Tangwena sector, before undergoing a political course at Chimoyo. On completing the course in 1976, he was deployed to Nachingwea at the Mapinduzi base as the base security officer, detachment level. He was subsequently withdrawn to Mozambique in 1977 and assigned to Takawira Base 2 at Chimoyo as overall detachment base political commissar. During the same year, he was reassigned back to Nachingwea in Tanzania to oversee the integration of Zanla Zipra regular training in April 1977. In 1978, the late Brigadier General was deployed to Paschigare, Zanla High Command base, as a political instructor. In that capacity, at the Zanla headquarters, he reported to me when I was the head of intelligence and security. It was during this period that he undertook special duties of political orientation. His role as an analyst on worldwide news for the Zanla High Command and members of the General Staff, as well as draft of political lessons for cadres and instructors, proved insightful and perceptive at a crucial time in the perpetration of the liberation struggle. Additionally, the late national hero, Comrade Mapfumo Moyo, was key in the setting up of the news analysis department of Zanla. This proved a strategic vehicle in reaching out to the world to explain our cause and the quest for independence and freedom. The late general officer was also part of the production team of our wartime mouthpiece, the Zimbabwe News magazine. In February 1980, he was elevated to be a member of the General Staff. In this role, he was tasked to oversee the first integration of forces forming the new Army 21 Infantry Pioneer Battalion. Comrades and friends, the late national hero, retired Brigadier General Mutsunguma, was a distinguished and astute military officer, attested into the Zimbabwe National Army in March 1980. He completed the company commander standardization and the platoon commander's course in 1981 and 1982 respectively at the Zimbabwe Military Academy in Gweru. He also attended the company group commander's course at the Zimbabwe Military Academy. and the Joint Command and Staff course at the Zimbabwe Staff College. Due to his exemplary and disciplined conduct, he was selected to attend an advanced refresher course at the National Defense University in the People's Republic of China in 1996. To add diversity to his military acumen, he was sent for an international defense management course at the Naval Postgraduate College, Monterey, in California, USA, in 1999. The late general officer was the holder of various professional courses in the areas of information technology, peacekeeping and operations, national security, conflict management, and defense diplomacy. During his career in the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, the late general officer held command and staff appointments, notably company commander, brigade major, directing staff, battalion second in command, commanding officer, defense attaché, director policy and international affairs, as well as an executive position at the Zimbabwe Defense Industries. As a result of his hard work, selflessness, continued dedication, and exemplary service to the nation, the late Brigadier General Mutsunguma was awarded the Liberation Medal, 10 years service medal, long and exemplary service medal, Mozambique Campaign Medal, Democratic Republic of the Congo Campaign Medal, and the Commander of the Zimbabwe Order of Merit Award. Fellow mourners, comrades, and friends, as we lay to rest our departed national hero, retired Brigadier General Mutsunguma, and also honor many other heroes and heroines, let us once again pledge to protect, defend, and consolidate the unity, peace, and freedom, our independence and our sovereignty of our great motherland, Zimbabwe. Under our watch and in our hands, Zimbabwe shall continue to prosper and thrive as we march forward towards Vision 2030. Nyika inovakwa, igotongwa, igonamatirwa, ilizwe lakiwa, libuswe, likulekirwe ngabanikazi balo. Zimbabwe is a friend to all and an enemy to none. However, we remain vigilant and ready to defend our rich liberation heritage, territorial integrity, our peace, our security, and the hopes and aspirations of the people of our motherland, Zimbabwe. This is who we are as the descendants of the great Emperor Mnangagwa. The people of Zimbabwe shall forever be masters of their destiny. Tichavaka nyika yedu, tichatonga nyika yedu, ticanamatira nyika yedu, tisuve nevayo. As we continue building Zimbabwe and playing our part in regional and continental affairs, we reject hegemonic tendencies and intrusive foreign maneuvers by some West countries bent on sabotaging the rights of the people of Africa to true independent sovereignty. The spirit of Pan-Africanism and the flame of African independence remains alive. This is what the likes of our late national hero, Comrade Mutsunguma, and his peers in other liberation movements achieved through their selfless sacrifices. No amount of neo-colonial machinations or attacks will blunt our ability to pursue programs of empowering our historically disadvantaged communities. Next month, our nation will be hosting the SADC Summit, where Zimbabwe will assume the chairmanship of SADC. This will see us consolidating, expanding, and diversifying the socio-economic development agenda of our region as envisioned in the SADC industrialization agenda. Let us ready ourselves to welcome our guests to Zimbabwe, the world of wonder, with wide open arms and exhibit warm hospitality, enduring friendship, unity, and solidarity. My fellow mourners, the late national hero remained patriotic and committed to his country and people. I therefore call upon all Zimbabweans, especially our youths, to draw lessons from the patriotism, the loyalty, and the selfless, hard, honest work that was exhibited by the late retired Brigadier General Mutsunguma and other heroes and heroines of his generation. In doing so, let us remain ourselves. We are Zimbabweans and we are Africans. We must be proud of who we are and in the dignity of our own identity. Equally, we should believe in our capabilities as an independent and a free people. Particularly, I urge you, the young people of Zimbabwe, to know that you too are the descendants of the great Mnangagwa. No matter where you go or what you experience, never ever look down upon yourselves.